Can you join us? He should be on his way down and will start. So please let's take our seats and get ready. We appreciate your patience. We're about to start. Welcome all of you, distinguished media team, our father and our distinguished guests. You're all welcome. Just a brief introduction before our father takes the mic. Yesterday, our father made an announcement on some dispute on our land, and today you've all been called as witnesses to hear the reports that he has to give. So without much ado, let's welcome our father, Dr. Prophet Emmanuel Agyei, to take on the stage. Shall we put our hands together as we welcome our father?
Do I need a microphone? All right, thank you so much for coming. Good morning, everyone. My name is Prophet Emmanuel J, and I have with me some of the leaders of the church. In 2019, we acquired this land from a gentleman by the name Samuel Kofi Diame. A year down the line, we were told by Numo Kofi Anum family of Tessa in Teshi that the land belonged to them. And they showed us documents of the judgment they have won from the Supreme Court. And then per our investigation, we realized that they were the rightful owners of this land. So we had to atone tenancy to them. So we atoned tenancy to them, and up until then, we've occupied this land without any problem. A week ago, about 2 weeks ago, we wanted to develop the rest of the land because the church has been built on a portion of the land. We have extra land to use. So we decided to build on that land because we needed children's department and also a restaurant for the church. As soon as we started the building, landguards invaded the place up, saying that we are not the bona fide owners of the land. We have no right to develop any other land. So we had to call those who we have atoned tenancy to. So we called the Numo Kofi Anum family of Tessa, asking them, what is happening? We have atoned tenancy to you guys. And they said they've not sent anybody to the land. The best thing to do is to go to the police. So we now reported the case to the police. When we reported the case to the police requested for our documents, and I have a copy of the document here. We gave them the documents. At that same period, we saw that a Chinese man is also developing that another part of our land. So they invited the Chinese guy also over. He was represented. We all gave our document out. And then the police said we should give them 1 week to do investigation. And in that 1 week, nobody should go to the land. Right after we left the police station, the Chinese guy had returned back to the land with landguards protecting him to continue the construction of our land, the portion of our land. We had to go back to the police. We gave the police a call saying we have followed the instructions and the orders you gave us, but this Chinese guy is still developing the land. What is happening? We were expecting that by now they would have acted, but nothing happened. My worry is, I'm a pastor. I have over 2,000 people following me. I am just a steward. I don't own a land. I don't make decisions. Decisions are made based on what my people want me to do. Now the church is agitated. The church is worried. They've contributed. They've bought a land. They want to develop the land. A Chinese man without documentation, without proper documentation, being supervised by Ghanaians to invade a land that belongs to Ghanaians to build. I can't fight. I can also allow my people to go there and fight because they are ready to protect their land. Everybody's ready to protect their land. The best thing is to talk to the public, talk to the media, to know tell you guys what is happening on the ground. Now, per the information we are having, this Chinese man is backed by so-called, we are not too sure, backed by some powers that be, that is giving him the strength and the power to build even after the police had told him not to build. Number two, It will be very sad to take any action, allow the church to also go invade the place when we have not spoken to the public, and also we're not going through the due process. Basically, that's the reason we call the media to hear our side of the story. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Papa. Please, if you have any brief questions, you can. Okay.
All right. Into the year 2019, na nyame ema yehu sa asase we de etiswe ye press conference na papa bia ye friend no Samuel Kofi Diame ono na ode sa asase na ebre ye hyase ye adwuma wa asase ne so emu ana ye friend say busuan ye friend no Nomo Kofi Anum family almo fitesa ewo omo teshi eba ye say asase we omo wini judgment ewo Supreme Court say eyo modia enye Kofi dia omo de nkrata be kire bibi ehia bia ebi so omo de mae de hu say nokre Kofi Nomo Kofi Anum family for dia eno nti sana mbra na kire no ya to ni tenancy edema omo. And since that time, the problem be yet. Yatana asasi so, esi aso da na ewie. Ya sorry, asembie ni ho. 2 weeks ago, na ya adwin say, ya asase no ye develop na nyina wie ye. Na akabi, I will say develop and unti. Yensi baby man kwara no because enkwara be omo abro class na ye dey amomo no. Inti yensi eho edifice a omo betom because ya doso. Number 2, baby obi bana is commode no. Obenye baby ato nsuo, a refresh no. Yensi something small like a restaurant emma asore no. Ye dey asobo for mo pe na langas for ehuri ye wo no. The number up to about 20. Gidi. I be stop workers no. Sa asase no enye ye dia. One ama ye to me say entena sa asase we so. Ye frɛ ebusuan no ebi some say na den na ekoso because ye tuama Kofi ye tuama SKD afi ya to ne tenants so yeso ya say tuama mo enti ye tua twice na den na ekoso say ye nsoma obi a say omra asase ne so na asase ne ya to ama mo eno nti modia. Yeah, kasi suna Chinese mami so develop another part of our land. Inti I say develop ebu de be shia ye de na ewo nimu. Like dia ye so e pese ye teso nti ye obako na ye obako ichire ni nya ye dia. Ye de wo achim. Nti ewie ya na yakọ bako no so. Na ye de come police. Police ye call property fraud unit for. We want to property fraud unit. Na de asam no koto omani ye ko no no maka kire say omo invite Chinese na osi or develop your SaaS no omo inviting over to the unit near the enkrata and mom no maka kire say okay mo bi ankwa SaaS ne so ye ma na omo 1 week no mo hwe say de na ekoso if police station do you know na Chinese guy no asanko back develop asase no ya ga say bia aye first day nti yen hwe ochina more people aba this time around crowd no omo the langards asan be kan ye de bo asase no ban omo usi ye free police e ka kire omo say ye friend is say mo ka say obi ankwa asase ne so na ba ne say ye follow instructions no e ba ne say na mo mama obi kwan say onkonko develop asase no na ye twen say ye better asam papa be fi police unit or specifically property fraud units unit ho yantewe pay investigation na eja aso no so aso kwese aso no ye bru 2500 inti kasa sha se eba krom kasa ni bi ni se impenifo bi abehye Chinese man echi ebinim wa ban mu and as a politicians ebinim wa other places enu ntina wonya tumi a ode ye atesem na yete ye de enimu bia de enim ne media eba ne sen na Ghana ni ato na asase wetuaka owo ne nkrata na obi ofi ni kurum abaye kuruwe mu ebe for the same asase na yato etuaka a yete so dada eba ne sen my question is na we ebetime di o man bi so answer mano I ready some be protect o masase kosia no bia se ye kwa asase no so ye ko boy asase ho ban because he sika na ye toy me asomafo I'm just a steward. I represent the church and me to me makwan ma omo invade sa at least ya man Ghana fonte when e eko ebia Ghana fonte a they all said dano ye da san beto asomdwe aba o man ni mo because anhwe ya na be national issue about national security issue public safety so here it me hwe internet afre media house for say mo metie your side of the story ama ochina bibi boni ensi o man ni mo me da se
You, Papa Yedase. If there are any questions, please feel free to lift your hand and ask your question. Thank you.
Papa, God bless you, and I celebrate your grace. Your friend is my couple. Me, you know, some party is super FM. Papa, what do you know? Okasa mo o chese aposifo enhyeda ma mu waye bia se de eto aso. Ana monto fufuro bi wo ho. Se eyire so pa so amode be kwa se dibia. Ama court so abem. Ebiu ye hwe mfi a wo to asase no ebepim sadre no. Eye Chinese ni na ubo ni din no. Pacho ye frɛ ne sen. Ena ebiemu nso no. Sesi which is sorry man so pese omuteki omuteki over. Ekwambe na mbefa so me take over. Me da say.
The first question was say Chinese in your friend is saying me hey me nim ni dimpo and so they be no assassin so eja yele langa ta bon oban obey den akọ and na go be sense ye flow saying and I say flow saying eja me to kan kakra minim Chinese in san ne nemete okasa me say Chinese na oka but o ma ya kwan po say ye na be din kita ho e bi sense eja asase e media ye flow saying ufri na oba ye ye nya asa akwan ye no because ye twa ya bono ho ye de ya bono ho ban so we can't do that. The second one say Yerbeko Assembly. Yes, court is one of the things we have to consider because on embra our minimum. The third one here, I sorry for Senna on me protect Masasi. I sorry so lawyers for doctors who your friend is saying footballers who all kinds of people I sorry anymore. And until members will be able to take any decision. That is the reason why I want to bring peace, calm into my country. They go through a particular route. I be boy now.
Thank you very much. I'm at a minister.
Okay.
I want to find out what has been the cooperation of the owners of the land and how are they also ensuring that the Chinese who do not, if they told you they've not sold it to them, that they don't have any power to be on the land. What has been their involvement in ensuring that those people do not trespass?
All right. Thank you so much. Honestly, I can hit my chest and say the Numo Kofi Annan family have done overly well. They've been with us from day one. When we went to the police, they came there in their numbers, numbering up to, I think, 5, to testify that they've given the land to the church. They told the police, it's on record at the police office, specifically the property fraud unit. They went there and told them that, hey, this land has been given to the church. We've never had any dealings with any Chinese person. So they've been with us from get-go. Even this morning, we had a conversation with them. And we told them we are coming to do a press conference and they have our blessings. We have their blessings, sorry.
May I say, may the Augustine join this. It's really because Moko police station or no, I'm invited Chinese for the buy. Almost show documentation and say assassin or almost no more toya, or to feel one hour.
Omoden krata by Namisho, Omoden krata by family ne catch the police say, San krate omodia be, yen signing krata biamo, yen name be a krata free. Na ya sign krata ba kope, and non krata omode buying. And don't catch a police for ne say, yen sign bibiamo bia, yen baby on young krata and the fear, and nothing a police in the car says, Sadia, ya mama 1 week. No more share, baby as some edda.
God, thank you very much. You have representatives from the Kofi Annan family to corroborate the stories or the statements you put out there, apart from what they told the police and then the testimonies they gave to the Chinese. Also, what are some of the big names supposedly behind the this Chinese man?
All right. As I'm talking, we took another step, all right, to go to another unit of the police. So the family are there now as I'm talking to write their statements. That is why they are not with us at the moment. They are the police as I'm talking to write down their statements. Number 2, people are alleging, and I am a pastor. It is not right to mention a name when it's an allegation. When the names becomes a fact and I have proofs, I'll put a name out there. Have I answered your question? Any other question? I think you asked 3 questions also. Is that okay? Okay. Okay. Or the rep bay. Or the rep bay. Nanga samba. And in my submission, McCain, they are free police from the catch one day. Yaba. In Kofun was assassinado. Fair they bear no assassinado. If you don't be why a phase is a beer or park when you make your assassinity, you're more day. The next day, what baby this time around, workers and crowd also more. I'm a langa scratch on back home. So in this case, you're free police in the back, and then I'm specific. A police property fraud unit. You're free one. Mass of medical fraud catch one day. Assassin. Chinese in world still. Nasisi langa scratch on back home. Up to 90 fibio.
Right, Kwame Yanka, we join you as well. I want to find out with how things are panning out. Is it likely to affect maybe future investment if you have opinion, apart from what's very, let's say the church building and other things right now?
We don't know. For now, I can say that is the reason why we are being proactive to protect what God has given to us. We don't know. We don't know what human beings can do. So the best thing is to be proactive and protect what you have.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Father, I'm actually being more adopted. Papa Pacho, now, Oka said, and said, do I move do a Chinese in the cheap, and it's not when you're going or I said, no, Mpacho, I said, Miss House, what in your room, my said, and sending wood to know. And you leave us on the same, and say, now I'm going to now also.
Me da say bakala ma answer question but my son ma can be I sorry no ya bro 2500 no fine obia ye busua int asamba kasa bakrom enkofora kasa na emom onye fair de mete he mobo obinizin makada dem impe because mean in fact now chana so onyo no but nipa kasa because the foreigner aba tum no obenya aba hoze no obenya de me fi me kro Ghana mra se men kwa asase no do onye was onponya gada onye was or investigate into men kwa asase no do betina be ame me to kwan mark over 50 countries muntumi ye damazo okro bia do into banda no bi betuma be wan asase do embra na se men kodo se bibi ntai wechira anke betuma akwa enti me ya ma jezi de ma wore kan oya waye no kwar na emmom muntum mbo bia ne because menya ma facts. Yasha into very soon. Mean to me nkasa ochina and I say next week. Bit my end. Bit my ochina by process no. You see we are exhausting all avenues. We are using all channels available to us as a church. Into we'll collect everything. The final winner, you be frame media in the back. Yeah, mom the final decision. And after the final results. Okay. One, I am not scared. Two, I said again, we have 2,500 plus members. We have police people in our church. We have military in our church. We have government officials in our church. We have all works of life. All work of people are in the church. We have journalists. We have everybody in the church. Including everybody in the church. And they will protect what is theirs. It's so bad there means so. Na mom baby adie da no yamfa nto a ebe free ato. It's a very powerful question. May I answer in 3 dimensions. Dimension number 1, me be a steward. And a yankofo sika no me ato asase no. Enunti their family in the beka yeah so friend family in the beka no eno na ebe to anamo. But me nya sure say be je manaka. Eku James and just say Peter. Bible says James was arrested. He was killed. The church did not do anything. But now when they arrested Peter, the church arose and fought for their own. We in Jemanenka. We'll arise, we will stand, we will fight and take what belongs to the church. Pentecost, IFN Prayer Palace.
I think that will bring us to the end of this session. Thank you very much.
Okay, we know the rules of justice branch, so how long can the church wait?
What do you say, please?
The rules of justice.
Uh-huh.
When first rules.
Uh-huh.
How long can the church wait as far as
The church is an entity. The church is not just a movement. It's a community. We can wait. Even if it's 10,000 years, we'll wait. But the truth must be told. And then we are not giving up. The dimension of the land. I cannot throw it out there like that. It's more than 4 acres. More than 4 acres. It's big. Yeah, more than 4 acres. But I can't give you the right dimension because I have to go check all the books. More than 4 acres.
Okay, thank you very much, Papa. The very last question.
I'm Gifty from DH1 TV. So I want to find out that after this press conference, what's the next step? And have you engaged your employer?
Yes, as I said to you, the reason why you didn't see the Anum family and some of my people here is because they've gone to the police station again. So we've gone back to police station, another unit of the police. So we are engaging the police, we are engaging the law. So we'll see what God will do. Our lawyer, yes, we have engaged our lawyer. As I said, we are exploring all avenues, legal avenues.
Thank you very much, Papa. Thank you, distinguished guest. Thank you, Media House, for your time. As our father has said, we will get back to you when there are any updates. So for now, we'll end this session and keep hoping for good news. When there's any further updates, the Media House will hear from us. Thank you very much for your time.
Hope for a church community. It's where generations have prayed, built families, and found their purpose. But now, the sanctuary is under threat. Allegedly, some powerful political figures with deep ties with this development are pushing a Chinese developer onto our land. We had a dream. A hospital for the sick, a school for our children, and a community center for every family. We will not let this vision be stolen. Stand with us, and together we will protect this land for all generations to come. For years, this land has been a beacon of faith and hope for our church community. It's where generations have prayed, built families, and found their purpose. But now, the sanctuary is under threat. Allegedly, some powerful political figures with deep ties with this development are pushing a Chinese developer onto our land. We had a dream. A hospital for the sick, a school for our children, and a community center for every family. We will not let this vision be stolen. Stand with us, and together we will protect this land for all generations to come. For years, this land has been a beacon of faith and hope for our church community. It's where generations have prayed, built families, and found their purpose. But now, the sanctuary is under threat. Allegedly, some powerful political figures with deep ties with this development are pushing a Chinese developer onto our land. We had a dream. A hospital for the sick, a school for our children, and a community center for every family. We will not let this vision be stolen. Stand with us, and together we will protect this land for all generations to come. For years, this land has been a beacon of faith and hope for our church community. It's where generations have prayed, built families, and found their purpose. But now, the sanctuary is under threat. Allegedly, some powerful political figures with deep ties with this development are pushing a Chinese developer onto our land. We had a dream. A hospital for the sick, a school for our children, and a community center for every family. We will not let this vision be stolen. Stand with us, and together we will protect this land for all generations to come. For years, this land has been a beacon of faith and hope for our church community. It's where generations have prayed, built families, and found their purpose. But now, the sanctuary is under threat. Allegedly, some powerful political figures with deep ties with this development are pushing a Chinese developer onto our land. We had a dream. A hospital for the sick, a school for our children, and a community center for every family. We will not let this vision be stolen. Stand with us, and together we will protect this land for all generations to come. For years, this land has been a beacon of faith and hope for our church community. It's where generations have prayed, built families, and found their purpose. But now, the sanctuary is under threat. Allegedly, some powerful political figures with deep ties with this development are pushing a Chinese developer onto our land. We had a dream. A hospital for the sick, a school for our children, and a community center for every family. We will not let this vision be stolen. Stand with us, and together we will protect this land for all generations to come. For years, this land has been a beacon of faith and hope for our church community. It's where generations have prayed, built families, and found their purpose. But now, the sanctuary is under threat. Allegedly, some powerful political figures with deep ties with this development are pushing a Chinese developer onto our land. We had a dream. A hospital for the sick, a school for our children, and a community center for every family. We will not let this vision be stolen. Stand with us, and together we will protect this land for all generations to come. For years, this land has been a beacon of faith and hope for our church community. It's where generations have prayed, built families and found their purpose. But now, the sanctuary is under threat. Allegedly, some powerful political figures with deep ties with this development are pushing a Chinese developer onto our land. We had a dream. A hospital for the sick, a school for our children, and a community center for every family. We will not let this vision be stolen. Stand with us, and together we will protect this land for all generations to come.